You're either eating too much protein and wasting money or too little and losing muscle right now. The fitness industry says 1 gram per pound. Science says different. Let me show you the exact numbers that help me add 3 kilograms of muscle at 32. Everyone screams more protein, but no one explains how much. Too little, you lose muscle. Too much, it's expensive pee and kidney stress. In this video, I'll show you the studies that found the perfect range, why most men over 30 hit wrong timing, and a simple formula to calculate your exact needs based on your weight and goal. I'm Thomas Hale. Let's solve the protein intake confusion forever. After 30, you lose 3 to 8% muscle per decade. By 50, you lost 20% of your peak muscle. By 70, you're at 50% capacity. This isn't aging, it's protein deficiency compounding. A cohort of meta-analysis of 49 studies with 1,863 participants show under 1.6 gram per kilogram, you lose muscle even with training. 1.6 to 2.2 is the maximal muscle synthesis, and over 2.2 you have zero additional benefit. So the sweet spot is 1.6 to 2.2 gram per kilogram body weight. But age changes everything. At 20, 0.8 gram per kilogram maintains muscles. At 30, you need 1.2 gram per kilogram minimum. And at 40 plus, you need 1.6 minimum. Why? Because your protein synthesis efficiency drops 30% by 40. This is a simple calculator for maintenance, so you don't lose muscle anymore. Take your weight in kilogram and multiply it by 1.6. For muscle building, take your weight in kilogram to multiply it by 2 to 2.2. Yes, a lot of 2. And even if you want maintenance, but you are active, an athlete, or cutting dieting, you'll need to improve to 1.8 to 2.2. Yes, if you are cutting, you need more protein, not less. My personal example, I'm 75 kilograms. I'm training 4 times per week. My goal is lean muscle. My target, 75 multiply 1.8 equal 135 to 165 grams daily, depending if I'm sedentary or very active. Split across 3 meals equal 45 to 55 grams each. Simple. The 3-hour muscle synthesis window. The late research shows it's more complicated, but we will keep this easy. After eating at least 30 grams protein, your muscle synthesis max during 3 hours. After, it's declining and back to baseline at 4 hours. So if you're eating 150 grams in 2 meals, you are wasting a good part of it. The distribution secret. This is a concrete example of what's not optimal for your proteins intake. The breakfast 10 grams, lunch 20 grams, and dinner 120 grams. And now what is better to do? Breakfast 40 grams, lunch 40 grams, snack 30 grams, and dinner 40 grams. It's the same total, but science shows it's 2 times better for muscle synthesis. The lysine threshold. Each meal needs 2.5 to 3 grams of lysine to trigger synthesis. To make it easy, that generally equals to 25 to 30 grams protein minimum. If you have less, it doesn't trigger growth, so it's less interesting. And if you have more than 50 grams, it's diminishing returns. The 30 to 50 grams per meal rule is science, no bro science. Quick pause before continuing the video. If you like the video and you are new here, please subscribe. It really means a lot and helps the channel. Also, if you're finding this helpful, please hit the like button. Finally, if you think something could be better or if you want me to make a video on a specific subject, tell me in the comments. All of this really helps more guys over 25 discover these hacks on the channel. And I'll post new video every week on biohacking, energy and longevity, so no one will miss out. Thank you so much. This is a typical breakfast for men. Coffee plus toast or cereal plus milk or bagel plus cream cheese. It's 5 to 12 grams of protein. You're in muscle breakdown for at least 16 hours straight. The things that changed my physique. My previous breakfast was oatmeal and banana for 8 grams of protein. Now, my new breakfast is 3 eggs plus Greek yogurt. That's about 35 grams. The result? I added 3 kilograms of lean muscles just from that breakfast change. The protein first rule. Every of my meal, I start with protein source first, then carbs and fats, and I definitely never eat without protein. This one rule changed my body composition. Here's my tier list for proteins. Tier 1, complete proteins. Whole eggs, 6 grams each, in perfect aminos. Chicken breast, 30 grams per 100 grams. Lean beef, 26 grams per 100 grams. And wild salmon, 25 grams per 100 grams. Greek yogurt, 20 grams per cup. These have all essential aminos. It's your priority sources. And the tier 2, good but incomplete. The whey protein, 25 grams per scoop. Beans and lentils, 15 grams per cup. Nuts, 6 grams per handful. Quinoa, 8 grams per cup. Combine these or add to tier 1 sources. Now let's talk about something people don't look about proteins, the bioavailability reality. 100 grams of protein from chicken is different than 100 grams from beans. Here's the absorption rate. Eggs, 94%. Milk whey, 90%. Beef, 87%. Beans, 65%. And nuts, 60%. And about the plant protein, you need to eat 30% more to compensate. Here's a question I got every day. What about protein powder? Do I need it? No. Helpful? Absolutely. There's when powder makes sense. For post-workout, fast absorption, when you can't eat daily target, when you're traveling, or for convenience. Now, the quality hierarchy. Whey isolate. It's fastest and essentially the most complete. Whey concentrate. It's good and cheaper. Casein, slow release, most for bedtime. Plant blend if you are dairy intolerant. Also avoid soy protein because of hormonal concerns. Here's my stack. The morning and the meal, whole foods only. In the afternoon, sometimes whey isolate. For the dinner, meat and fish. And before bed, sometimes casein. You need to eat 80% whole food, 20% supplements max. Now we need to talk about the myth of the fitness. Mistake number 1, the kidney myth. High protein damages kidneys. It's totally false. Studies show that up to 3.5 grams per kilogram is safe if you have healthy kidneys, adequate hydration, and you are not pre-diabetic. Protein doesn't damage kidneys, diabetes does. Mistake number 2, protein before bed. The myth, don't eat protein late. The truth, 30 grams casein before bed will help you with better recovery. Your muscles repair at night, feed them. Mistake number 3, too much too fast. Jumping from 50 grams to 150 grams daily is a digestive disaster. Add 20 grams per week. Let your gut adapt. Every meal without adequate protein is muscle loss you can't get back. The formula is simple. Your weight in kilograms multiplied by 1.8 equals your daily protein grams. Now here's your action plan. Calculate your number now. Divide by 3 or 4 meals. Eat 30 to 50 grams each meal. Start tomorrow with protein breakfast. Comment your weight and I'll calculate your exact needs. You lose 1% muscle yearly after 30, or you'll gain 1% with proper protein. 80% of you are not subscribed. Do it for more easy and useful tips. I'm Thomas Hale. Protein isn't just food, it's your insurance against aging. Calculate, eat, grow, and it's starting at tomorrow breakfast.